Hey students, it's your favorite instructor, Ethan Howard, and welcome to my class. You are watching this because you are in my online GIS 103 class. At least I hope that's why you're watching this, or else you are wasting your time. So I wanted to introduce you guys to the class and welcome you and give you a little roadmap of what's going to happen. I did put the syllabus already up on Canvas, and so you can check that out. You'll see that the class is 1,000 points throughout the term, which means if you get 900 points, you get an A, 800 is a B, and so on. We don't need to go below that, though, because you guys are all going to get A's and B's. I can feel it. So I believe there's 17 of you, so this is quite a bit of work for an online class for me. So just be patient, and I will be patient with you. And so let's talk about this. I prepared a slide here to talk about what you guys will need and what you should expect going forward. So for the class, you do not need a textbook, but you do need an ArcGIS online account, which you should have an email that's already created that, and all it wants you to do is change your password. Make it a password that you can remember, or else this class is going to be not very much fun if you keep on having to change your password all the time. And you will need that password and that login for all of your GIS classes going forward, so you might as well just make the password something you can remember. You'll also need ArcGIS Pro on your desktop machine, which has to be a Windows machine, so not a Chromebook or a MacBook or anything made by Apple. And at OIT, it's not really our responsibility to troubleshoot your computer. And so I will put up instructions on how to install the software, but it's up to you to figure out how to do it. It's not that hard. You go to your ArcGIS online account, there's a download there, and you just download the software and install it. There's also videos on YouTube on how to do it. And so it's really not that difficult. So if it doesn't work for you, it's most likely something's going on with your actual computer. And you can always call Esri, which is a company that makes the software, and have them help you install it if you need to. Usually I've had students have no problem installing it though. So you will need those two different things. And then things you need to know. The class will have a lecture that I will post a video up for that once a week. And it'll also have a lab. Now the lab, I will try to have it posted by Tuesday, but if it's posted on Wednesday or Thursday, don't freak out. Everything is due a week after it shows up on Canvas. So if I don't get the lab up there until Thursday, you don't have to do it until the next Thursday. So I think that's fair. Like I said, if you guys are patient with me, I've got a lot going on, and so I'll be patient with you. It seems to work out better that way. Articles and quizzes. So you'll have labs. I believe there's 7 labs in the class, and then you'll have 5 articles and 5 quizzes. So on Wednesdays, I will post an article that is based off of the lecture for that week. You can read through that article, and then there's a quiz that you can take in Canvas, and you have a week to do that as well. But once you start the quiz, it is timed. And so that's to keep you from looking up answers. And so only start the quiz when you're ready to take it. There's usually only like 5 or 6 questions. It shouldn't be too hard for you, but it is something just to make sure that you read the article and that you're absorbing the information. It is based on things that are in lecture and the article, but everything in the quiz comes directly out of the article. So no trick questions or anything like that. And then we have exams. We have a midterm and we have a final exam, and then we have a final project, which make up, I believe it was 500 points. Okay, and so the class is not supposed to be real difficult. If you show up, and I mean figuratively speaking, online, and you do your work and you get it done, you turn it in, you should be just fine in this class. It's not supposed to be a weed you out kind of class. It's just supposed to be introduce you to the material, have some fun with it, and hopefully get you prepared for upcoming GIS classes. I'm pretty easygoing. Don't take advantage of that, but if you have an issue with something, just send me an email or shoot me a text. My number's in the syllabus, and I have often given students extensions because of life circumstances and things like that. So it's good to have you guys. Like I said, there's 17 of you, so that's fairly intensive for an online class. So just remember that when I'm going through and grading things, and just be patient with that. And I'll get it done as soon as I can. Okay, so if you have any questions, shoot me an email or a text. Other than that, it's great to have you guys, and you'll see the lecture, lab, and article all show up this week. And other than that, have a great Monday, and Laters on the Minjay.
Laters on the Minjay.